Systematically speaking, I just don't believe that black people as a whole entire race can oppress white people, because we were the ones who were slaves in shackles, and that is something that we still see to this day. It doesn't compare.
Just like white men who were taken by Barbary pirates and were enslaved.
But how has that affected y'all to this day? How has that affected y'all systematically to this day?
When you talk about systemic, the idea that because black people were imprisoned against their will, they were, okay, or indentured servitudes, they were that too. So were the Irish, so were the Italians, so were many white groups. That would also bleed over necessarily. The whole idea of intersectionality that you're talking about is that we look at key group demographics to see who's the most oppressed based on what. The problem is you have to take that all the way. You can't just stop at one kind of like overview of oppression. You literally have to intersect every idea. In this case, then, we would have to do the same thing with gender. And if it is true that you think that white people themselves are just perceived as less threatening, therefore privileged, you would have to give that to yourself as well.
Race and gender are two completely different things.
Then what power do white men have, the average white man, that a black woman doesn't?
Perception.